Hi everybody, I'm Craig Hicks, and thanks for joining us on the Denison Sports Network. Today I'm joined by the Big Reds track and field coach Mark FitzPatrick, and we're going to talk a little bit about the transition period we have. We're just coming off the Indoor Track and Field Championships for the NCAC. We've got the Division III Indoor Championships coming up this weekend. Then we'll go into a training trip, and then we'll come back for an indoor season. So it's a really busy time for Coach FitzPatrick. And I know you're coming off of a 4th place finish on the women's side, 7th place finish on the guys' side last week at the NCAC Indoor over at DePaul. Could you just talk a little bit about what happened this last weekend and some of the highs from that weekend?
Sure. Thanks for letting me speak, Craig. I feel really good about the way that our athletes competed this weekend at DePaul at the conference championships. For the women to finish 4th, we didn't have a perfect meet, although I feel like even if we did have a perfect meet, we would have finished about 4th place. It was exciting. Obviously AD and Brennan had another great conference championship. Besides winning the pentathlon the week before, which goes towards the overall conference championship, she won the long jump, she won the triple jump. She also placed 2nd in the 400-meter dash, and was a big contributor on our 4x2 and our 4x4. It scored about approximately 40 points out of our total of 74.5 points, I believe. So a great meet for her. On top of that, Hannah Hall, freshman, winning her first conference championship in the high jump was really exciting. And so to have 4 conference champions is excellent. On the men's side, for Wallace to come in and to repeat it as the conference championship again is really exciting as well. And for our men's DMR to be all conference for the 3rd year in a row, that's something that we really pride ourselves is competing well in the distance medley relay. Our goal is to win one here sooner rather than later.
Well, Coach, like I said at the beginning, this is a transitional time. Can you talk a little bit about what are some of the things that you do when you take the team to Florida for that week, and then as you come back and get ready for that long, outdoor season that does stretch into May for some of the runners and throwers that make it to nationals?
Sure. Well, we're excited to get outdoors, and while the indoor season is great, we're beginning to have some cabin fever, and just looking forward to getting outside and on the 400-meter track. Some good weather, even if it's chilly early on. I think we'd much rather prefer that than being inside at this point. We have our spring break trip coming up to Florida. We're going to take about half the team there. I think it'll be a great opportunity, team bonding wise, and then obviously training wise, just to get some good weather in and quality training, and then to finish off the week with some great competition at Emory University. It might be the best weather we get until the end of the season, so we really want to take advantage of that. And then we come back and we get on our regular outdoor schedule, and it's just go week to week, focusing on improving and getting ready for the championship season in May.
Well, Coach, you talked about AD a little bit in the open, and she had a great meet again. This is her 3rd straight indoor championship. She's been to 5 NCAA championships overall, and just already has put together just an amazing resume. It seems like. Do you feel like all of that previous experience is sort of building to this moment, and she really is a contender for a national title in the pentathlon, I gotta think?
Yes, obviously we're very fortunate to have AD here at Denison. I think she's just a great person and a special athlete that I think a program is not going to have all the time. So we're definitely want to cherish this moment and take it to make the most of the full opportunity. Since AD was a first year, we felt that at some point in her career she would have the opportunity to compete for an individual national title in the pentathlon and the heptathlon, and we figured it would happen somewhere around her junior and senior year. So this is her first go, her junior year, and we think she's in a good position. She's got some stiff competition, and she's placed 7 3 times between the hep and the pent, and so now we're going to see if she can move up and compete for that national title.
Denison's other athlete that you're sending down to Winston-Salem is a little bit of a homecoming for Wallace Branch. He's a Charlotte native, so that's got to be exciting for him to get to compete so close to home. And you just talk about Wallace's development. He's going to be competing in the triple jump.
Well, Wallace is really excited. Last year after the indoor season last year, Wallace's first year and a half, we really, we thought about obviously the triple jump, but also having him try some other events. And then as we figured things out, we decided in the team's best interest and Wallace's best interest just to focus on the triple jump. And he's really committed himself to that, and he's really taken off. Obviously, last year in the outdoor season, go to his first national meet, and then this year he's picked up and only improved, and really had a hot second half of the season. Really had some big jumps that conference champion and got him into the national meet. And his outdoors last year, he had a little bit of first time jitters. Very similar to his first conference meet. He came back his second conference meet and did really well. So we're hoping that the same thing and a little bit of hometown flavor will be in his advantage this weekend.
Coach FitzPatrick, thanks again for joining us today. And really, I'd like to congratulate you and your staff on the great job that you're doing with the program. And we know you're going to be wanting to follow Wallace and Aideen all weekend. You can do so on DenisonBigRed.com. We will have daily recaps and some photos from the event down in Winston-Salem. So thanks for following us, and go Big Red.